Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Yeah, so today I'm going to do another back testing. So let me pick up some chart here. Okay, so I'm going to take this TVS chart. So let me just remove all my markings. Yeah, so also just go to some daily time frame and I'll try to factor and okay, so somewhere it is cut down on 2016. So let's see. So in monthly time frame, it was going very sharply up. So it was in a strong uptrend. And if I mark my supports and resistances here, this is one of my resistance, which is all-time high, right? And here it is trying to break out, but it did not sustain. And again, it is come down, then it is broke out. Let me also mark this particular inverted hammer curve because that is also can act like a major support zone, this entire zone. So ideally, I will consider these zones as very important, very important zone. So now monthly is superbly uptrend and weekly, yeah. So after it is also an uptrend, but a small sideways, and again it is this candle has been broken out. So ideally, we should become bulls because every time frames are bullish here. Okay, so now where exactly we are standing right now? So right now I'm standing at a major resistance. Yeah, and as a bull, we should wait for some breakouts, and before that, ideally, I'll see some price action. Ideally, it should remove some weak traders before breaking out. Yeah, so we'll see how exactly the price will go. And let me also mark my supports as well. Yeah, since this level has been broken out, I'll just want to keep it as a support in daily time frame. Yeah, so where is my next support is, let me just go and see in weekly time frame if I could find some good supports. Yeah, probably this because there is a huge resistance here which is broken out. Let me just go and check in daily. Yeah, so probably this could be my supports, and if I can adjust little bit. Usually we should not adjust. I generally don't adjust when I draw something from a monthly time frame. But somehow I have seen price has taken a support, right? What we can do is this monthly time frame suppose we take market very thick and this could be very thin so that we will not miss any kind of supports, right? So there is monthly support and there is my weekly support. Yeah. In fact, it is zone basically the support zone, right? So let's see what exactly the price is going to do on this particular level. So I'm just doing candle by candle. There was just gap up here, okay, and now the price is going sideways. Okay, now again the price went and to this resistance, right? So let's see up to that bottom. Okay, again this inverted hammer also confirming us it's a huge resistance. The very next candle, so it is trying to come down. Yeah. So as I mentioned in my previous videos, right? Whatever happens on this particular zone, or whatever happens in between the levels which I mark, I generally go and avoid, because when you just put your hand here, it will automatically burn. Right? Yeah. So usually your stop losses will hit, right? Okay. Now somehow, know, this level, if you see, somehow the market is trying to make these as a strong support, hourly support, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So totally 7 times it is trying to take this support, right? So let's see what exactly it is trying to do on this particular support, right? So ideally, what people used to do, so they'll mark this, since it is in major resistance, and usually when this inverted hammer goes, so people will go and short it, right? So, so after shorting, ideally the price should go. That is what the expectation. But somehow the market is holding this level. Okay? Let's see what exactly it is trying to do in this particular level. Okay. So if you see, this is a strong support, right? So the price really don't want to go up from this particular level. Okay. And since it is a strong support, the very next day what happened? So it just gapped down below this major support, right? Even though this is hourly, since the market has spent so much of time on this particular level, so it created a major support, right? So, that's why the price is actually gapped down all these below levels. You see, this is also an hourly support. These are all some, superb support for hourly time frame. And ultimately, this is my monthly and weekly support zone, right? Where exactly the price has gapped down, right? And it's such a big hammer, no? So now we are at our level, so whatever we marked, right? The support level. So now, I'll wait for the reversal setup here rather than simply jump and go and take the trade. So let's see. See, as of now, this hammer high is important for me and low also important because such a big hammer. No? So let's see what exactly it is trying to do in this particular area. So the entire price action is inside it. Okay, now you see what these candles are telling. Yeah. So I preferably keep these highs and lows, with magnet because I should not miss even a single candle price action. Because if you adjust something like this, right? Okay, then the story will change here. Okay, see there is a gap up and it is taking this support and it is created support here. Okay, but the point is, for me this candle high is very right. So that's why we should not, keep here and there. So we should properly adjust this, the resistance and supports. For that, we can use this magnet option, right? So now what happened? So the price has trying to, gap up almost at this particular level, but did not succeed. It is closing below that, which means how important this resistance is, right? So let's see what happened. Okay. So the very next candle, okay, trying to close above that, and this is a solid candle. And let's see the volume. So volumes, it is bit low, yes. So now, what kind of setup it is? It is another candle breakout setup, right? Now the thing is, do we need to enter in this particular level? Okay. See why this candle came. Okay, there are reasons. You see this inverted hammer, whatever the support which we have drawn after the gap down, ideally it will become a resistance, right? And this candle also, taking that resistance. It is also telling me now after the gap down, it is becoming resistance, right? Now even this low, this is a very strong resistance, right? Now there are chances like, the price can go up here and take the resistance and come here, right? For a retesting level, right? Or it can straight away, break out also. We never know. So now the question is whether we should bet on this candle or not, right? Because the volume is bit low, right? So I am little bit skeptical on this particular candle. So probably I'll just wait. Let's see what exactly the next candle will tell us. Okay, the price is going up. Okay, somehow, yeah. So now you see this, the beauty of this price action. After this breakout, no, somehow this candle told me this resistance becomes support, right? So now whether we are going to take an entry in this particular, retest or not is up to the individuals because this candle has less volume. Okay. Some people will consider this as a strong candle and go ahead. Some people will, ideally wait, right? Now, if somebody wants to bet on it, it came for a retest. The stop loss is very low, right? Ideally, low of this candle, right? So, see, the stop loss is very small. They can ideally wait on it, okay? But the only question comes here: what is the target? The target is only till this level as of now, because we really don't know whether it will break out or it might come again and do something. Let's see. For me, I'll not take the trade. Yeah. So now there is a huge red candle, right? So whomsoever taken trade on this particular candle, so ideally it is failed. So that's why in our last few backtesting, right? What I have missed is the nearby resistances. Okay, so this is a superb resistance, right? Whenever you take a trade, you see what is your resistance near, whether it is nearby, whether it is far away, right? So if it is nearby, right? So it's better to wait because there is a high chance that it can retest or the price can reverse from that level and goes up further, right? So yeah, so now for me, since I didn't enter in this particular candle, right? Ideally, so I don't need to take any stop loss here because I'm not in the trade. Let's wait and see what exactly the price is going to do. Okay. So there is a nice, bearish candle, and if you see this particular support, the monthly support after a gap down, right? This candle somehow not closed above it, and none of the candle also closed, right? That is one of the observation which we missed earlier. So if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles trying to break this resistance, but no candle is closed above. But good thing is there is a gap above this, right? And ideally it is not a any breakaway gaps and all. So it's just a normal gap. So probably that is the reason this candle came and filled this, right? And also it is if you see this particular level, right, it is holding the price, right? Let's see if any other candle will break out this particular other candle high. And one more thing, once this candle has been broken down, ideally this is a resistance. Whenever it is broke out, it is a support. Whenever it is broke down, for me it is a resistance. Let's see what happens in the next candle. Okay. So if you see this candle high is huge resistance, right? So let's see what happens now. Okay. So now somehow there is a nice green candle which is closing above that level, but again the volume is less in it. Okay. So now the question here is, so should we really bet on this candle, right? So candle it is super, right? But again, since this is also broken from this is also a resistance, and also there are nearby resistance, huge resistances there. Okay. So the question comes here, Should we really bet on this candle, right? Solid green candle. Only the question is, you know, the low volume. Okay. Let me see, rather than buying right now, let me confirm the price that this level is becomes the support, because here it didn't confirm me after the breakout, right? It didn't confirm me immediately. This becomes the support. Let me see what exactly happens. Okay, the price is again some doji candle. Let's see. Okay, so the price, taking this resistance, and also this is given a support because there is a breakout, right? Ideally there is a monthly support, right? So it is giving a support. So let's see whether this candle low will hold and further it breaks out and making this all these levels are supports. Okay, now you see this, the beauty of this particular price action, right? So there is this support and there are these resistances, right? Now the price, this monthly support where the price is holding this line, right? And there is a gap up about these two resistances, which the mother candle high as a resistance and this hourly support a resistance. So it just gapped up and telling that there is no, seller below these particular levels. Okay. So this is what I was waiting for, right? So now can we say these are, supports? Ideally, yes. You know what? I can consider this is also a kind of another strong candle for me to bet on it. Yeah. So one can bet on this candle with a small quantity if we do not have conviction. Uh, Probably I have waited for more, one more confirmation. So this is the confirmation for me. So now this candle is telling me there is no seller below this particular level, right? So let's see if I would have bought some thousand quantity in this, right? Now, what is my targets? Now you may ask the question. Yeah, yes, there is a immediate resistance. Okay. Now, what is your target? See now, if you see, there is this big red candle, right? Probably the weak traders they have removed it, right, before breaking out this particular. There is a chance that it can break, right? Yeah, anything can happen. Yeah, but yeah, so I'm just anticipating based upon the price action, and it is anyway it is giving a mother candle reversal setup, and the price is giving a nice confirmation as well. Okay, there could be a chance that it can break, right? Or since it is a strong resistance, right? Maybe it can gap up also. We never know. Okay, but ideally, since it is a huge resistance, right? To break this, we need a such a big candle. Ideal, yeah. Or sometimes it will go sideways and then it will break out. Let's see. See, can you see this candle? Superb candle, right? And an inverted hammer confirming that there is a huge resistance. Correct. And you see the volume. Volume is very huge. Correct. And the good thing is the close is above the the previous close. So which means still the price action is superbly good. Let's see what happens. Okay, the price is taking this resistance again and again. Okay, such a huge resistance. Wow, what a candle, right? So as I mentioned, you know, either it will gap up or it will go sideways, right? Or else it can break also. Okay. So one thing is to break such kind of resistances, usually, okay, there will be some, bearish candle which will remove all the weak traders. That is one thing is required. Otherwise, before going breakout, right? Ideally, the sideways trend used to happen. Okay. So there is this sideways trend. Right? Trend is going on, and every candle is taking this resistance. So which means how much huge resistance it is. Correct. Now you see one big candle which we expect, right? Because why you expected? Because there is a huge resistance. Okay, there is also a resistance, and inverted hammer low is gone, right? Even that is also huge resistance. Okay, so that's why I was anticipating also study also there, and the price action also confirmed that the prices really want to go up, right? So only because of this reversal, I did not expected this candle. So reversal it is gave, and the confirmation also gave, saying that there is no sellers and all, right? So that's where I understand that there is a high chance that this price can break this particular level, right? Which is happening, right? Now there is this all-time high. Okay, so ideally, it gave, the target for us, this is the target, almost 90% more it gave. Let's see whether, it will hold that all-time high or it will break. Okay, it gave this target. Okay, so better I'll just exit on this particular candle because inverted hammer at a major resistance at all-time high, it's better to get out because this is also a huge resistance, major resistance. Okay, and as I mentioned, any major resistance cannot break very easily, right? Yeah, see, it can go further up also, but for me, as per my learning, you know, yeah, at a all-time high, ideally there will be some red candle comes and remove the weak traders, and then further it goes up, right? Let's see what happened next. Okay, our target, it hit. Yeah, now you see it's just coming down. So if you're not booking your profits here, the entire profit got eroded almost. 70% of the profit got eroded. Correct? Yeah. Yeah, I think this based upon the supports and resistances, right? So the price is exactly moving. Okay. So it is not a kind of any gambling game. So it is, all about the supports and resistances. And when you draw proper resistance and supports, right, you will exactly come to know what the price is, really doing there, right? And then you can easily play on it. Yeah. So nice back testing today. And today the trade goes well. And we also bet on on this particular candle, and the trade went very nice. Yes, and there are some learnings as well. So do not ignore any kind of major supports and major resistances. Yes, and yeah, even the supports, the major supports. So those will tell us everything. Right? Yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. And for more videos, you can subscribe to my channel, and you can also share with your friends. Thank you so much.